Taylor Swift says a man showed up to her home carrying a glass bottle that could have been used as a weapon, and this wasn't even his first time. The pop star rushed to court on Friday and filed for a temporary restraining order against a 45-year-old ex-convict named Brian Jason Wagner, who she claims has been stalking and harassing her for years, starting all the way back when he was still in prison. In legal papers obtained by TMZ, Taylor says Wagner has been repeatedly showing up at her Los Angeles home without warning, falsely claiming that she's the mother of his child. She says the man even lied to the DMV to change the address on his driver's license to her LA mansion. Taylor says he came to her house 2 days in a row this May, asking to see her and telling her security he was checking in on a friend, which she says was a complete lie. Her team then ran a criminal background check and found out he had a serious criminal past. Taylor says she later found out he'd been sending her long letters from prison filled with fake stories about being part of her personal life. Even worse, she says he used threatening language and tried to reroute her. Mail. Taylor claims Wagner showed up at least 3 times in July 2024 alone, and says this has left her feeling unsafe in her own home, pushing her to take legal action fast. Taylor Swift says she has never met or spoken to Wagner and is now asking the court to force him to stay at least 100 yards away from her, her house, her workplace, and even her car. At the same time, Justin Baldoni just faced a major legal setback. A judge has officially thrown out his countersuit against Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. Baldoni, who directed It Ends With Us, had accused them of making damaging claims. But the judge ruled that the claims made by Lively in her CRD complaint are protected under law. In court papers reviewed by People, Judge Lyman explained that there's no proof Lively made any other public statements. The Wayfarer team also claimed that Reynolds and publicist Leslie Sloan accused Baldoni of sexual misconduct, and that the New York Times said the Wayfarer group was running a smear campaign. But the judge said they didn't show that Reynolds, Sloan, or the Times had real reason to doubt what they were saying. Since proving that doubt is key for a defamation case, the judge concluded the claims fail under the law. As a result, the amended complaint was completely dismissed. This isn't the first time a public figure has turned to the courts for protection, but in Taylor's case, the fear feels personal. She's had past run-ins with stalkers and unwanted guests, and this latest situation only adds to that stress. Fans around the world are expressing concern over her safety, and many are wondering how someone could manage to change their ID to show the address of one of the most famous singers on the planet. Meanwhile, the Hollywood legal drama continues. Justin Baldoni's failed countersuit has created a ripple effect. Some insiders believe this may affect how future celebrity defamation cases are handled. The judge's strong words made it clear that accusations alone aren't enough. Without proof that someone knowingly spread lies, a case won't hold up. As these legal battles unfold, both fans and critics are closely watching what comes next. For Taylor, it's a matter of feeling safe in her own home. For Justin, it's now about rebuilding his image after a public legal loss. In the fast-paced world of celebrity headlines, these stories show just how quickly fame, danger, and the law can collide, all in front of the public eye.